Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we bring in you the point center. So this is going to be my build going into 2K21. This is going to be an inside big, however, you provide ridiculous defense, have some ball handler hybrid ability to yourself where you're going to have 70 ball control, and you get contact dunks. So I hope y'all enjoy the video. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff. Let's try this video 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. Y'all know the deal. Matter of fact, 2K21 debut, let's try to get this to 1.5k likes in the first 24 hours. Anyway, moving forward, like I said, we're making this a point guard. This is going to be the pure lock pie chart. Now, I was debating going with the slash defense. Obviously, y'all know this is what I did last year. I was a 6'9 slash defender, had contact dunks, great defense, great rebounding, had 65 ball control, and didn't really upgrade my three-pointer either. And with this year's updates, so to say, as far as what Mike Wing has told us, and don't get me wrong, don't take this 100% for sure, because anything that Mike Wing might have told us might not be entirely factual, where he's saying that low builds with like 65 three-pointers or something like that are going to struggle to shoot. Who knows if that remains the case? He said word for word that he would give it a hot fix if it remains that way. But anyway, like I said, we're going to go with the pure red pie chart. This is going to be strictly an inside big man. Now, you're probably thinking, what good is an undersized, strictly inside big man? Well, I did this last year. I really enjoyed it. I think this is perfect for those who don't really enjoy the whole shooting aspect of the game or can't shoot flat out, and you run with a good outside point guard, stuff like that. Now, I will say, if the point guard you run with you don't know in the first place, or B, they're just not very good at, like, you know, the sticks when it comes to dribbling or shooting, and granted, this is an entirely different game. Who knows if it remains that way? But like I said, if you don't play with a good point guard who can't get open around your screens and cannot shoot the ball too consistently, I don't really recommend making this build. But if you play with good teammates who can do that, this is going to be insane. So I was testing this out between the speed and vert pie chart and the pure speed. These are the exact stats. At 6'7" with the pure speed, you will have 90 speed, 88 XL, 80 vert, and then with the speed and vert, you will have 86 speed, 84 XL, 94 vert, and 52 strength. Now, this is the thing. This hasn't been proven either, whether the 99 performance is guaranteed a thing or not. But my estimation is that it will be, because as you can see with the steel, it maxes out at 95. Obviously, when that's the case, you would think that the 99 performance is probably going to be in the game. So anyway, this build is going to max out everything defense. We're going all in: offensive rebound, D-board, block, steal, lateral quickness, perimeter D, interior D. Y'all get the deal. So the reason for making this a point guard is going to be because I'm not going to upgrade shooting. I will be able to get the playmaking, right, in around 9. Now you'd think, what's the point of 9? Well, because you're lined up at the point guard, you're going to get dimer, floor general, and quick first step on gold. And the dimer is massive with the inside big man aspect, because when you hit those pick and rolls, when the corner drops off to help, you'll have that extra dimer, extra pass accuracy, yada yada. You get the deal. It's going to be pretty beneficial to have this type of build, in my opinion. The only thing that I'm not sure of as far as whether this is going to be like competent and like doable or not is going to be the fact that I'm not sure if strength is going to matter for setting screens. Now, me personally, and again, I want y'all to understand, this is my type of build. I'm not going to sit here and say that this is something that you will enjoy or that you will be comp on. But I got to say, to go with the minimum weight, and I lied, the weight is going to go to 188. It's where you get the perfect amount of speed, excel, gain it a little bit of strength, and then some extra interior defense as well. But anyway, to stick to my topic that I was talking on, the only way that this build in my eyes is not going to be the best one for me to use is if strength impacts my screen setting ability. Because if it doesn't, like last year where I could run little big man, as some of y'all know, the 6'5 pure lock, and I could set screens pretty efficiently with it too, then I'm not worried about it, because personally, I don't really care about my strength. I'm not worried about getting back down in the stage where dudes are only going to be looking for three-pointers, etc., etc. And the fact that I have a little bit lower of block into your defense, like stuff like that, I'm not worried about it. Now, this is what I see in this build. On threes, you have one of two ways you can play. I'm going to start with my preferred play style. So you're going to line up at the 3 with this build. You're going to have another lock playing with you and another point guard playing with you. So the point guard's obviously going to run the show. You're going to be setting screens with this lined up at the 3. The big man's going to have a tough time keeping up with it. If they play double guard sides on you, you're going to get easy slips. It's as easy as that. Now, the other play style that you could run is to run this build at the 2, but set screens with it still, and have a quote-unquote big man spot up in the corner, and then you could guard ball, and your quote-unquote big man guards the bigs. So this is why I say it's the point center. There's a lot of variety to it. There's a lot of things you can do with it. The one flaw in your build is that you can't shoot, but even at max wingspan, you have ridiculous driving dunk. The standing dunk goes up for whatever reason. I don't know why wingspan dictates the standing dunk so much in this. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird that it's like that. But look at the defensive ratings. I mean, you got 83 block is obviously the one like sort of bad thing, as well as the 65 interior defense. But the lateral quickness, steal, perimeter defense, even the rebounding along with the physicals, I want you guys to keep in mind, with the 99 performance being back, if that's the case, and the gym rat, if it's all how 2K20 worked, then you're going to have 99 speed and 97 excel with around 88 vertical as well. And I understand you're undersized, you're probably worried about getting rebounded on and just, you know, the struggle of blocking shots and interior defense. Like I said, this is meant to be more of a stage 3v3 build. Now, we'll talk about 2s in just a second, but like I said, stage 3s, who really cares if people are posting you up and stuff like that? It's contested 2-point shots. Contested 2-point shots never will win when it comes to stage. Now, for Park, I don't know that this is the move for you. To be honest with you, I'll probably put out a different video talking about the best big man build for the Park, but this point center build is meant to be my build video that I'm showing you guys and what this brings to the table. So just keep in mind, this isn't exactly the mold that fits everybody, but for the ones that it does fit, like myself, I'm sure you guys are going to realize too, this is a beautiful build. So to finalize the talk of the 3v3, like I said, you got two different options. One is going to be line up at the 3. You're going to have a huge speed discrepancy over any big man, and who cares if they put up post hooks or standing layups over your head? It's 2-point shots at the end of the day, and they're contested 2-point shots. You are going to get wide open 2-point shots because your point guard is going to dictate demanding 2 defenders, and then you're going to be so fast that you can just slip right down the middle, get easy standing dunks. I mean, look at this. You're going to have 98 standing dunk at 6'7". That's already ridiculous. Then let's talk about what else this build brings to the table. Like I said earlier, you got the gold dimer, you got the gold floor general. Your teammate in the corner is going to have enhanced shooting ability whenever they try to help off of that corner and defend you, and you're going to be able to hit that dude and he's going to shoot even more consistently. So once they catch on to that, or maybe if they don't realize it, either way, once they do realize it, they're going to stop helping off the corner so much, and you're going to get easy 2-point shots. This all revolves around you running with good point guards, though. I need y'all to keep that in mind. But this build is going to be 6'7" with 99 speed, bro, and 88 vert. It's going to be crazy. And then let's talk about what this build brings to the table for 2v2. I would recommend probably not to run this build at the 2. When it comes to 2s, you're going to lack interior defense and, you know, like size too much. It's going to be too easy for post scorers or just anybody who's tall or slashers or whatever it may be to probably dominate you in the paint. So I would recommend for you to run at the 1 with this build. Your hybrid ability with the 67 ball handling, what I was talking about earlier, is going to allow you to get 70 ball control once you hit the 99 performance boost as well. So 70 ball control is going to enhance your game a ton. You're going to have the driving dunk to get contact dunks. If long athlete remains as dominant as it was last year, 70 driving layup is about all you're going to need. This is literally a dream build for anybody who likes to play like myself, where really on 3s you like to set screens, you don't like to ISO too much, but then on 2s you would prefer to ISO, and you're going to have ridiculous defense. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and show what the badges are looking like on this build. Also, side note, these are the only 2 takeover options you have. I would say for my playstyle of the 3v3, I would prefer lock takeover, and for my 2s playstyle, I would prefer slasher takeover. I'm not sure which one I'm going to decide on yet. I feel like I'm probably leaning toward lock takeover, but for entertainment purposes on the YouTube, I kind of want to go with slash take, but we'll see. I'm undecided on this right now. You guys could obviously make your own decision between these things. This is something that I'm probably going to wait until the game comes out fully to decide on, or I'll just think about it a little bit more as to which playstyle I want to play more, the 3v3 or the 2v2, because the lock definitely benefits for the 3s, the slash definitely benefits for the 2s, but then again, the lock works on both. The slasher is pretty useless when it comes to 3s in my eyes, so in all likelihood, I'll probably go with the lock takeover. Alright, so this is your build title. You got the 2-way finisher, you know, shades of Penny Hardaway, John Wall, Malcolm Brogdon. I don't know where the heck they got Brogdon from in the first place. Really, I don't know where they got any of these from. But anyway, moving along, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the badge layout. So it doesn't really matter what you do with this if you're new to the game. The whole overall rating, what you set it to, it doesn't really matter. It's just how your overall is going to be when you test it out in the gameplay and stuff like that. But anyway, 15, 1, 9, and 30. You guys will see. This is literally the perfect layout. So you're going to go with bronze acrobat, consistent, gold contact. We got bronze relentless as well. Then we got gold slithery, gold lob city finisher, and then gold fancy footwork. If it's anything like last year, this is literally the exact layout that I'm going to run. It's as easy as that. It's about all you need. We'll come back to the shooting badge later. It's not like it's too beneficial. But anyway, gold dimer, gold flow general, and gold quick first step. Easy as that. I mean, it's literally the perfect build to run at the 3 in the stage where, like I said, the lack of interior defense and size, it doesn't matter a lot to me. And I feel like speed is going to be even more important for the rebounding aspect than the actual rebound rating itself. There's a lot of times where you're running the pick and roll and you're out on the 3-point line, your defender is sitting in the paint. Your speed allows you to get to the box out in time for the rebound. When you only have like 60 or 70 speed, you don't get to those rebounds like that. With this build, it's going to be like that, like crazy. And I can't wait to prove anybody who's doubting it wrong. I guarantee you this is going to be something that I go with as long as the strength isn't too hurtful as far as the screens go. And we'll see with that, because at the end of the day, you can still get Hall of Fame brick wall with this build. Now, I'm not sure what I'm doing with the box and rebound chaser and stuff like that. We'll see. Obviously, you got to put everything else together first, where chase down artist, clamps, pogo stick, rim protector, brick wall, bronze interceptor, silver box, silver chaser, whatever you want to go with. Maybe even a little bit more box for the fact that you lack the strength a little bit and just the size in general. But who knows? The rebound chaser is probably a super essential thing as well, with the fact that you have so much mobility and you'll be able to fly around for rebounds. It's going to be crazy. I promise y'all, this build, as long as the strength is not a huge like hindrance, is going to be amazing. So the one shooting badge, honestly, I would say probably slippery off ball. We'll have to see how the badge functions this year, but even at that, obviously one shooting badge and around like 30 something 3-point rating isn't going to be too functional when it comes to shooting in this game. So especially with the hot fixes that they're talking about, how it sounds like they made shooting a lot harder with low 3-point ratings. So I'm just going to go into this assuming that no matter what I did as far as upgrading the shooting badges instead of the playmaking, that it's probably going to be a struggle to shoot anyway. And for the play style that I'm running with this, I think this is the perfect layout. So anyway, that's all for the vid. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. Like I said, let's try to get 1.5k likes in the first 24 hours. I'm so glad to be back on this stuff. We're going to be uploading all types of videos talking about the best point guard builds, the best big man builds for all you park players out there that don't really want to go with this build that I made right here. But like I said, this is going to be a real fun one for anybody who wants to be different. This is going to be a crazy different hybrid build that's going to be able to do so many different things except for shoot the ball. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you made it to the very end, put Laker in the comments to show your support. You made it all the way through. On that, hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.